Going to go to Mark Wools. Mark, you know, your family have had businesses in Deal for 70 years. How's this government been? How's the pandemic been for you in business? Where is he?
Yes, I feel like the businesses at the moment, it's like an apple. Mm-hmm. So the Tory party are having more than nibbles at it. They're having big bites at it. So we've got corporation tax going up. We've got VAT. We've got the rates. Everything's stacked against us at the moment. There'll be nothing left for us for the working. So we run the businesses for nothing in the end. We employ staff. We've been in Deal for 60 years. We've put money back into the town. How are we going to carry on doing that if they keep taking everything out of the business?
What do you want to see from a Conservative government?
We need to get our taxes down.
Right.
And then we can invest. I don't know what to invest next year. I don't know what the taxes are. They're changing it every other week.
Yeah.
You know, till we know what our taxes are going to be, we've got no leader telling us. We need a leader that tells us now.
Well, we need a leader that stays there more than 44 days. Some would argue.
I mean, we've done 60 years, not 44 days.
Very good. So, a plea there from Mark, Liam. Is there any prospect that Mark's going to get what he wants? Let's say... Now, Boris Johnson, as we speak, folks, is on an aeroplane back from the Caribbean, and he may well chuck his name in the hat to be leader. Is there any prospect that Boris Johnson wins, is Mark going to get what he wants and lower business taxes? He's not, is he?
Well, I think listening to Mark, you realise it hits you smack between the eyes as the Westminster politicians play parlour games, scrapping over the top job, trying to wring a bit more prestige out of their particular position. Meanwhile, ordinary men and women are trying to make ends meet, trying to build wealth in local communities. I don't think Boris Johnson is a particularly pro-business Conservative.
Didn't he famously?
And I don't even think that Jeremy Hunt is, even though he's run a business. But people who come from a big sort of corporate background, they don't understand the instincts and the struggles of the small and medium-sized businesses which basically drive the British economy forward.
There's almost nobody sitting in Parliament that set up and run a small family business.
Very, very few people. And that shows. And that's why they're so out of touch with what ordinary men and women want. Look, small business owners, people who work in small businesses, they're the ultimate pragmatic swing voters. They don't really mind who's in power. They're not politically tribal. They don't obsess over politics. They just want somebody who can lead, and they want some kind of stability. The country's screaming for stability. And if the Conservatives can't provide stability, what are they for?
Well, absolutely. Maybe this is where this new party comes in, you see. Someone that does actually... No, but I mean it. Someone that stands up for the millions.
You sound like you're trying to convince yourself.
No, well, I probably am.
I mean, we can reverse this interview if you like.
No, I've already been given a very tough time, don't worry. Breaking news, 33 members of Parliament have said they want to support Boris Johnson, and 27 so far, Rishi Sunak. So we'll see... Oh.
It's like being at a pantomime, isn't it? Behind you!
Yeah. It's just that GBNews, the tickets are cheaper, that's all. And how many? 10 for Penny Mordaunt. So that's where we are at the moment. Boris Johnson, so Rishi, clearly, how many of you think it would be right, I'll see your hands up on this job, would be right for Boris Johnson to resume the Prime Ministership? How many think that's a good idea?
Not many.
Very. That is... Now that...
2 or 3.
Now that is fascinating.
Yeah.
That is fascinating.
I expected more, I must say.
That is fascinating. So basically, what the Deal audience are telling us is that Boris has blown it with the electorate. They want stability. They want someone who stands up for the little guy. And if Boris doesn't get it, it's going to be Rishi. And they don't like Rishi.
So who do they want?
So no, shut up, you. But that was very interesting.
Yeah.
I was expecting a very different response.